3% of global GDP is lost to illicit trade each year. The shadow economy grew during the COVID-19 pandemic, targeting not only personal protective equipment and pharmaceuticals, but also alcoholic beverages, luxury goods, home, beauty and personal care products, and tobacco. There are three main types of illegal tobacco products. Contraband cigarettes are legitimate products diverted by smugglers from the regular supply chain to be sold as cheaper goods in countries where duties are higher. So-called illicit whites are new cigarette brands that can be produced legally in one country, but in this case are produced with the intent to smuggle them into other countries that have no legal market for them. Counterfeit cigarettes are made to cheat consumers using fake packaging and fake branding on fake products. Organized crime groups manufacture, smuggle, distribute and sell such products, on which no tax duty is paid. All these forms of illegal cigarettes harm legitimate businesses, taxpayers, and also consumers. Criminals were quick to adapt when the pandemic led to tighter border controls and rules that blocked traditional locations and routes. As restrictions put in place by governments disrupted and limited the supply chains of legitimate businesses, illegal operators stepped in. Contraband cigarette smuggling is an attractive crime, with high financial rewards for comparatively low risks. Most contraband cigarettes originate from countries where prices are lower and regulatory systems are weaker. Countries with ongoing armed conflicts or political crises are disproportionately involved. Access to ports is essential for criminal networks organizing overseas trafficking. Europol flags corruption as the main enabler to infiltrate ports and logistic chains. As only a low percentage of containers handled in EU ports can be physically inspected, the detection of illicit goods remains extremely challenging. Illegal cigarette production has also increased in the European Union, with many illegal factories based in Belgium and the Netherlands. Those working or forced to work in factories are often deprived of basic rights, no access to the outside world, unhealthy living conditions, and a dangerous working environment. Illegal tobacco trade is often linked to organized crime groups involved in human trafficking, other criminality, or terrorism. Consumers are usually unaware of this and of significant health and other risks associated with such products. They may be tempted by the lower prices and availability of illicit products. Managing the ongoing affordability of legal tobacco products for adults who choose to smoke is regarded as a critical lever by which policymakers can control the growth of the illegal trade. Sudden, large tax increases and imbalances influence an increased consumer willingness to buy from illicit sources. For governments and legitimate organizations to combat the illegal tobacco trade effectively, institutional and legal enforcement capabilities need to be strong, with reinforced border controls that rely on advanced scanning technologies. Likewise, the fight against financial crime linked to such activity requires strong EU anti-money laundering policies and coordinated financial investigations. To ensure the necessary expertise and focus on such investigations, public-private partnerships can be highly effective in combating the illegal tobacco trade. Businesses must adjust to ever-evolving industry dynamics, consumer behavior, market conditions, and competitive landscapes. In addition to reshaping their own strategies, their fight against illicit trade must continue.